All right. So class, today's topic is systems of linear equations, systems of linear equation. And when I say systems of linear equation, it involves really two equations. All right, I'll give you an example, then we will solve this system of linear equation. Solve natin. So for example, right? No example here. All right. For example, I have with me an equation x minus y is equal to 3. And the other one is x plus y is equal to 5. Ayan. So there, this is now a system of linear equation. Take note, that's a system. All right? Meron ba tayong bagong estudyante? I heard may bagong estudyante tayo ngayon. Sino ba? Sino bagong estudyante natin? May bagong estudyante na tayo. Nandito ba siya ngayon? Nakapasok ba sa conference natin?
Bago na naman kasi niya.
Rojas, wala siya karon? Our no classmate. Wala siya, wala. Ampon, wala siya. Kasi president na to. President, paki-follow up ko sa inyong new classmate, tapos i-add sa tong GC. Alright? Sa Badre, Ajon, Miranda. Sige, i-add sa to ang kwan, tapos tell him to attend our conference today. Okay, makahabol pa siya doon. I don't know her. Is she a boy or a girl?
A boy. Girl, sir.
A girl, okay. Okay, welcome her, ha? All right, so let's begin now. This is a system of linear equation. You try to take note that really two equations qualify being a system of linear equations. And then we will solve this one 3 ways in solving. All right, 3 ways in solving an equation. We have graphically. That's number 1 way. Next is by substitution. And lastly, by elimination. Elimination. So that's our last way on how to solve systems of linear equations. So we have 3 ways. So we will go one by one with this one by one. So let's do first graphically. So all right, this time we will solve graphically using graph. All right, using graph. So we will solve this equations system. All right. Okay. So you can see you have two equations. So let's graph first this first equation. X minus y is equal to 3. So we will deal with that first. Now, how to graph it is, of course, you must have a linear coordinate plane. So gawa kayo ng linear coordinate plane. Right, that's very straight, huh? Perfect. This is our x-axis and our y-axis. This one is the origin, 0, 0. So this is a number line, positive number line, 1, 2, 3. May noise tayo, no? Can you find a way to eliminate that noise? Sino man yan? 3, 4, 5. Ayan. And 1, 2, 3. I hope you get the idea in this process. We're just making a partition plane.
Oh, oh.
Right. So there you get the idea now, right? So next is, this is a very important process right here. We will do first we'll graph first the first equation. What I will do in order for you to graph that one faster than assigning values, we will graph that one using intercept form. Okay, we will try to find the intercept of this equation. Intercept means it's a point where it passes through the y-axis or x-axis. That's intercept. All right, paki-take note sa word intercept. So we'll do the first equation. So all you have to do is assign values, equate x to 0. Okay, this is very important. Equate x to 0. So, and then after that, solve for y using this equation. Gamit ang kanina equation. So, if x therefore is 0, solve natin dito banda. Okay. If x is 0, so 0 na siya. 0 si x. Dito po, dito substitute it to 0 by 0 si x. Minus y. Okay, magtanong kayo ba, sir, always 0? Yes, yes po. Okay, always 0. And then, is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. Okay, because that's our equation now. Pinalitan ko lang si x ng 0. Always 0 yan, sir? Yes. Okay, that's really the how to solve using intercept way of solving. And then, solve for y after. So how to solve for y with this kind of, it's negative y. So ito si 0, 0 na yan siya, di ba? Blanco na yan. Negative y. So negative y, it means may coefficient yan siya dyan na 1. Alright? So, and we need to get rid of negative 1. So we will divide both sides by negative 1. So that what is left is positive y in the left side of the equation. So y therefore is equal to 3 over negative 1 is negative 3. So therefore, if x is 0, our y is negative 3. Right? And this is now our y-intercept. Okay? This one is our y-intercept. Now, after that is we will get the x-intercept. How to get for the x-intercept? Now, to find the x-intercept, we will equate y to 0. Ayan. Kung inyo nakikita, baliktad po. Ha? Si y ngayon, equate natin into 0 and then we will solve for x. Alright? So, itong equation natin ito, yung chinek natin, itong equation natin where we are working on, we will just simply substitute y or 0 to y. Right? Palitan lang natin si y ng 0. So, we can solve for x. Alright? How you will do it? Ganito. X, kopyahin lang. Kopyahin lang yan dyan. X ito ha, x. Minus 0. Kasi nga si y, assign na natin sa 0, is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. So therefore, x, kung 0 na yan dyan, so x therefore is equal to 3, positive. Okay? Is equal to 3, positive. So therefore, x is, ayan, is positive 3. So ito na ngayon ang ating intercept. Alright? Intercept. So we are ready to plot it in our Cartesian plane. Plot na natin. If x is 0, so ito po, 0 si x. Dito po si x, ha? 0. Si y is negative 3. So negative 3 si y, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. Therefore, the point is in this area. Nandito po ang point. Ito po ang intercept. Okay, this is the y-intercept. Nakuha po? Ayan. Very good. And then after that, si x is, si y naman is 0, si x is positive 3. So si y is 0 here, then x is positive 3. Positive 3 si x. 1, 2, and 3. So dito po ang x-intercept. Nandito ang x-intercept. And then, you already have 2 points. Now, in geometry, 2 points determine a line. All right? That's postulate number 1. So, you will just simply connect. Connect lang po ninyo. We'll use the ones with arrows. Okay. You will simply connect the 2 points. Connect lang natin ang 2 points. Ayan. So, there. Right? So there, that is now the graph of this first equation. Itong first na equation na to. That's the graph. Now, after that, i-graph na naman natin ang equation na ito. Okay, the second equation, graph natin. How? The same process using intercept. Okay, so let's find first the x-intercept. Again, ang x-intercept, ito po ay ang lugar kung saan dumaan ang linya sa axis, sa x-axis. So if you try to find the x-intercept, you must equate y to 0. So si y, equate natin to 0. So if y is equal to 0, you will now solve for x. Solve natin si x. Right? So if y is 0, so substitute natin si y dito. So pila si x? X is 5, right? Nakuha ba? Kung 0 daw si y, so x is equal to 5, di ba? So this is now our first point. Now our second point is you will assign x to 0. Baliktad. Sir, always gonna 0? Yes. Then solve for y. Now, what's the value for y? All right. So if y is 0, ayan. No, x is 0, ilang value ni y? 5. All right. So therefore, this is now our intercepts. And then plot na natin. If x daw is 5, y is 0, so y is 0 dito yung banda. Then x is 5. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So somewhere here, x is 5. So somewhere here, at this point, okay? This point. That's the first intercept. Now, the y-intercept, y is 5, x is 0. So x is 0, then y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here. That's it. That's our second point. That's our second point. And then you will connect. You will connect the 2 points. All right? Connect it. Let's move a little. So there. Uh-huh. All right. Oops. A minute. We will tilt ups. Ganyan. Then connect. Yeah, perfect. Oh, most probably there. And then, after that, no, grabe ka straight. After that, okay, that is now the graph of the 2 points. Then after that, you will look for the intersection. Okay, the intersection is somewhere here. That's the intersection. And then, admit ko lang ito ha sila. Dagatan. Okay. And then, get the intersection. Drawing tayo. Okay. So, the intersection is somewhere here. Di ba? And, oops. Somewhere here. Ayan. Ito ang intersection nila. So, the coordinate of the intersection is, I think 4 ang x. Kasi nga, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, ito 4 banda. And then, y is 1. Y is 1. And so, therefore, dito tayo sa therefore, the solution or the answer, this is now the final answer. The solution of the system of linear equation, the solution is 4, 1. And this is now your final answer. Dapat big capital letter T. That's it. Alright? So the solution now therefore is 4, 4, 1. The coordinate. Ang solution is ito. Ito pong intersection ng dalawang line. Intersection. That's the solution of the system. Alright? So, dami ha. You watch this again. You watch this video again so that maliwanagan kayo. If not, you find another videos that is clearer and you can understand. Alright? Clear. So, let's proceed now to substitution. We will use the same. So, I need to delete this. Erase na ako. Take pictures. Ayan. So, the solution again is 4, 1. But we will be still using this. We will still be using the same problem. The same problem ng gamitin natin. Same problem. Oops, na-delete. Teka lang, balik ko lang ha. Gamitin ko ha ang substitution method kanina. I'll use graphically. I use graphical. But this time, substitution method. But we will use the same equation for you to distinguish that the 3 methods actually will just give you the same answer. Alright? So here we go. Dito na ako sa, okay. Alright. So substitution method na ito ha. Check ko na itong substitution method. Ayan, we will use that one. Tapos na po tayo sa graphical. Substitution method. First is express the first equation to x or y. Right? Express the first equation to x or y. This time, express natin to x. So what we will do is we will solve for x. And how to solve for x is letting x in the left side of the equation and transferring all of the obstacles to the other side. Like this is x, so transfer negative y to the other, it becomes positive y. Right? This one, negative y. I transferred it to the right side, and when you transfer it, always, this is the rule, always change its sign. And positive, nag-abang doon si 3, which is positive. So, write nyo lang dito, positive 3 or plus 3. It's the same, right? So, this is what I call express the equation to x. Kasi si x na lang talaga naiwan sa left side. And then after that, itong si x, itong value ni x, which is y plus 3, you will substitute it to x in the second equation. That's why we call it substitution. All right? So instead of writing x plus y is equal to 5, what you will do now is exchange x with y plus 3. So kasi si x lang man din yan siya, di ba? So sulat ko dito, instead of x, sulat ko dito y. Oops, I like my y. So shallow. Y plus 3 plus 3 plus y. Plus 3 plus y. Sir, saan mo galing? Saan gikan? Saan galing ang y? Ito po. Ayan. Sir, saan galing si x plus 3? Ito po. X plus 3. We substituted x by y plus 3. Because sabi natin dito, si x is just equal to y plus 3. Alright? And then equate it to 5, that is the original equation, is equal to 5. And then from there, we will solve for y. Alright? Una gawin is, you will put it together. Anong tawag doon? Ng dalawang y. Dalawang y, you will add the two. Anong tawag doon? May term doon sa math. Combine like terms. Ayan, that's it. Combine like terms. So, y plus y is 2y. Isang y plus isang y is dalawang y. Alright? And then, equal to 5. Sulat nyo lang nga, equal to 5. And then, sin 3 is transfer it to, this is, I could hear my voice, no? So beautiful. May delay. Pag sinabi ko dito, and transfer x to the other, naadan ko yung madunggan, and transfer sa akong audio. Anyway, 3, transfer it to the other side, it will become negative 3. Ayan, king negative yan. Negative 3. Ito, si positive 3, transfer ko sa kabila, maging, kasi combine like terms, alright? Combine like terms. And all of us in the whole universe knew that 5 minus 3 is 2. Alright? And then 2y divide by 2, divide by 2, cancel 2, therefore y is equal to 1.
0.
Is equal to 1. Kasi nga 2 divided by 2 is 1. Alright? So we have now the value for our y. Our y is 1. Now our x is, to find x, you will use equation number 1 or equation number 2. Alright? So let's just simply substitute the value of y to equation number number 1. So equation number 1 says, sabi niya, I am x minus y is equal to 3. And then, we know the value of y already, right? Y is equal to 1. So, ayan, substitute lang. Is equal to 3. And then, transfer po si negative 1, transfer mo sa kabila, maging positive 1. And then, obviously, lahat tayo alam na 3 plus 1 is 4. And so, this is also the value for our x. So, therefore, ito na ang ating solution. Therefore, the solution is si x is 4, then si y is 1. Ayan. So, di ba, parehas lang siya ganina when we solve it graphically. Ito, the same lang, di ba? Alright. So, the same. The same answer. So, take note. I will post this one so you can see it again. How we solve it. The way we solve it. Alright. So, delete ko na ito. Proceed na ako sa elimination method. Elimination method. Listo kayo ha, mag-picture ng ating screen. Anyways, I will post this one in our YouTube channel. Oops. There you go. Erase lang natin ito. Oops, na-erase. Balik. Ayan. Okay, right now, we will solve it using elimination method. Alright, gamit po elimination. Now, elimination means one of the variables we will eliminate, tanggalin. So, it's either we will use plus or minus. Okay, kasi palihog ko sa kuan, may problema tayo sa audio. Ayan, thank you. So, sino ba naka-on mic? Pag maingay yung mic ninyo, naka-on, wag na lang i-on. Sino naka-on dyan na mic? Akin lang man naka-on. Close kayo lahat eh. Ayan, maingay ko ang bahay ninyo. Anyway, sige, let's begin. So, elimination means, dito na tayo ha, method of elimination. Elimination means you can add the equation or the two equations or minus. So, comfortable ko diri mag-add. Okay, mag-add. Like, if I add negative y and saka positive y, it will eliminate. Mawala sa class. So, maiwan na lang si x. Alright, si 2x pala, kasi x plus x is 2x is equal to 8. Ayan. And so, from here, divide by 2, eliminate 2, x is equal to 4. Which is, alam na natin, di ba? Yun din yun ang sagot kanina, di ba? Oh. And then, after that, we will solve for y. So, alam na natin na 4 si x. So, mamili lang kayo dyan kung saan the same answer na ma-arrive ninyo. So, I will use itong si equation number 1. So, sabi dito, x sa equation number 1 minus y is equal to 3. And then, alam na natin value ni x. X is 4. So, substitute nyo lang. 4 minus y is equal to 3. Ayan. Then, transfer 4 to the other side. Pag transfer natin ng 4 sa other side, maging negative. So, maging 3, and then negative 4. Diba? So, negative y is equal to 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Yan. So, y ang hinanap natin, hindi po negative y. So, para mawala si negative, divide it by negative 1. Both side, divide it by negative 1. So, cancel po, negative 1, si y na lang naiwan. And then, negative 1 times negative 1, any number multiplied by, divided by itself, the answer is 1. So, therefore, y is 1. And we will come up with the conclusion that the solution is, meron tayong isang solution, no? The solution, so wala yung S, is 4, 1. The same answer, but we use different method of solving it. We use graphically, we use it graphically, we use substitution method and elimination method. Now, for your assignment, sagutan ito, tapos picturean nyo, pasa nyo sa messenger ko, this problem. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Saan ba yun? Ito. Gamit po tatlong po na. Gamit ang tatlong. Saan ba yun? Message ko na lang sa inyo. Dito ko ilagay. No? Kasi wala nang oras kasi. Is equal to 9. And then 4y plus 47. So there. Gamit po ang solve this one, picturean nyo, gamit elimination, graphically, and substitution. Ayan. So thank you very much.